talk and shop and different stuff on the farm. So start again, Joel. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go.
Well, it's about good, the bad, ugly. There's three ways of thinking about people's life story, or judging, or having a debate or argument or a prayer or whatever it is. Right? It's life. Everybody should be happy, and we should be happy for others, negative or positive, and be on the zero level, x-axis in the level like a blueberry bomb in the zero level as we level it.
So zero level as in.
As a zero, x-axis, y-axis.
Okay.
So negative and positive, we
Yes.
should be in the zero level, right?
Okay.
So we can understand
Balanced.
balance level.
Okay,
Balanced. Thank you. Balance level, so we can always, appreciate even the bad things, right? Sometimes the bad things, we energize some people with bad things. Sometimes you say something and they say, oh yeah, but you say something good things like amen. We said, oh, they get pissed off or something. But so everybody has a different way of energizing themselves.
Yeah.
Just like blueberry has a different nutrition, right? Instead of and having and a cabbage plant has a different nutrition, a different pH. So
Yeah.
everybody is happy as
We-
long as we in a whole. It's like a organic, right? Everything is in a whole. It's like an instrument, like you play an instrument, like with a
A little bit.
Yeah. So everybody has that and a good music, and we all laughing and having fun. Even the airplane has a sound. Look at that. It's a big airplane. It's fun to fly.
Small
right?
Cessna, probably 182, 183. There we go. Let's focus on this. Oh, my camera's focusing slowly. What?
It's okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady wins the race while the camera's, Thank you, Samsung S22 Ultra. There's no Ultra in this zooming right now. Okay, there we go. See? So this is not a plug for Samsung. If anything, it's a diss at Samsung. So I don't think we'll have them as a sponsor now.
Clouds never the same, eh?
But-
If you draw the clouds, you'll never draw it again because you won't be able.
Every cloud is different. It's God's painting. It's his canvas, right? It's God's canvas there. It's nice.
Yeah, God's painting, right?
Well,
I like that.
Oh,
Because
you
you
like
know
that?
why?
Okay.
Because I call it God's. For me, I'm a hiker, right? So it's called God's gardening. If you go hiking up all those mountains there, you
Yeah.
see how the wild plants grow. It's just like somebody cultivated. Or
It's nice.
You know what I mean?
It's nice.
Like so,
I haven't
it's
seen much, but I've been in nature in the bush and stuff down home.
Yeah.
Up here, I've yet to do it, but
Everywhere.
you can help me experience that when I'm not so
Yeah, it's just
so
like,
out of shape.
It's just like somebody has planted a blueberry because there's all these plants all lined up pretty with according to the energy or the slope or the contour, right?
Yeah.
And
It goes with the land, yeah.
yeah, and the water
Naturally.
flow underneath, and the veins and talking about veins, gold vein, silver vein.
Prospecting, yeah.
Yeah. So
I'll need to get a prospector's license out here. That'd be nice. I had one down home, but that's a story for another time because it's not a really happy ending. But the gist of it, an old prospector had let go of a claim. He'd claimed before a mine out there, and so I picked up 12 square miles, bought 10 square miles, so I had 22 square miles of gold rush property. I lost because I didn't get a geologist report, and then after that out here I ended up meeting two geologists out west, so I basically had to fold. And since I hadn't worked the claim and I wasn't out there, I was living out west in Alberta working. You pay 2 years, and the third year you have to show paperwork from a geologist who's ticketed to keep your claim. You can't just pay and not work it. So since I wasn't there, anyway, lesson there is not to procrastinate, I guess, and no, don't wait till tomorrow what you can do today. So that's just a little part of it. I might get into more detail with that, and how much, the analysis and what was there, and it was just beautiful thing. But yeah, for now, yeah, different, we need look, you need bullshit to grow stuff, right? Manures are fertilizer. So I believe on the physical level or spiritual level, if we do go through shit, right? Excuse the expression, but it's just I just say it like it is, right? For the prudes, I can say bovine fecal matter, but it's still bullshit to me, right? And I coined that so you could use it, but I mean, For the prude, I'll say BFM, bovine fecal matter. So, but it's all bullshit to me, right? Because it is bullshit. Bovine, you get it.
It's a
So,
word that you can understand in
yeah.
many different ways, right?
Yeah, but some
In your
people,
own way, right?
some people get offended at bullshit. But now I'm farming, so you need bullshit and cow shit and chicken shit, and you mix that with the soil. So just like a person needs to go through a certain amount of crap or trials, tribulations, hard times, to some people harden their heart, and I have at times. I have been bitter with certain things, but once you forgive, you let go, and you love, and you forgive people, and you don't hold on to it. It doesn't make you bitter, right? Yeah, like resentments are no good for anybody, right? It makes you sick if you hold on to it, or anger, or unforgiveness, or it makes you sick because you're holding on to all these emotions and on an energy level, and it's bad energy, right? So you just forgive, be happy, and love, and it's beneficial because it all goes around. It comes back to you. It comes back to you.
I think life is about recovery most because by for me recovery is like you go. There's 356 days in a year.
Hmm.
If you do one day one good thing, plant one plant
Hmm.
or do anything good one thing, and 360 is lot. You can help a lot in the nature and the people and yourself as well.
Yeah.
The chemical imbalance in your body.
Yeah, I'll just pause this, so I'm going to grab my coffee. Hold that thought.
Oh, recovery.
So basically, yeah, just like you mentioned, like recovery. Well, basically, everybody needs recovery, I think. Some people look down on let's say, people on the street that have this addiction, that addiction, that addiction, whatever brought them there. And some people can't understand. They'll say, well, why can't this person just get a job? So they don't know the the people that are out there, mostly that I've spoken with, are truly genuinely good people. You get the odd person that's not, but that's everywhere. But generally, people on the street are good people that have been, they felt pain, and something brought them there, and they just maybe used one time and got hooked on there, and then kept using, and then it's a vicious circle that goes down a down spiral. So some people are too quick to judge. They'll say, well, why don't you just get a job? And some sincerely want to understand, and they don't, because ignorance is, when you don't know, you don't know. So the best thing to do is ask a homeless person, right? Ask them, well, maybe their story, maybe they won't tell you, but I don't know, baby steps, I guess. But like, who's gonna wake up the homeless person? Like, is it the crow? Is it the raven? Like, you're depressed, you smell like shit, you haven't washed for a while, sanitation thing. Maybe you took a bird bath in a public washroom when they let you use the washroom without a purchase, because sometimes you gotta, no, you don't buy, you can't use the washroom. Some leave a mess too, and they're pigs, but I mean, that's everywhere. But the thing is that everybody needs recovery from something. Because the way the world is today, it's just go, 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 and I can run with the best of them. Like I work like a crackhead without the crack, right? But that's my hyperactive nature, and I guess I was born with a crooked spine or something, and that's why I'm so crazy and just go, go, go. So, I work like Speedy, right? I just go, 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 and then I push myself. Nobody has to push me. I push myself. I compete with myself, but that's since childhood. So, but everybody needs recovery from something. Some people, it's TV. They watch too much TV. Nobody should watch TV anyway. I'm not just saying that because I don't watch TV, but honestly, TV, it puts your brain in a receptive mode to get all the BFM. Okay, let's leave it at that. The BFM that they want to program your mind with, and there's certain agendas, let's say, that push certain things in your mind, and it's not always healthy, right? But it's not always healthy. So it's just basically obey, buy, consume. Like the old Coke commercials. Happiness is Coke, or enjoy life, have a Coke. Like, if I don't have a Coca-Cola, I can still have a good life.
Was that Coke or Tim Hortons?
That's Tim Hortons over there. Hey, Coke went in. We're gonna get a plug-in from Coke. No, that's the Tim Hortons. We do have a Tim Hortons. We're not plugging for Tim Hortons, but I have.
What do we?
We're having Tim Hortons, yeah. If they would sponsor, someone crazy like us, some crazy guys like us. But yeah, no, let's plug in Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
See,
This box must have cost $10.
yeah, the box, yeah, yeah, the $10. See, always fresh, toujours frais. Tim Hortons, get yours today. See, some people said I had that radio voice, and other people just
Dinesh,
does this guy ever shut up? Like, just please, just can he just quit talking? No, I'm glad you're not like that. That's part of the reason I like Joel too, yeah, as a brother, because he accepts me for who I am. Right? Sometimes I just can't shut up, and that's okay. But I spent most of my life not being able to talk, especially as a child. Right? It's like, don't ask questions, don't talk, and my dad was his thing. Whatever, he just
Hey, I can have this one.
you can have whatever you want.
Thanks.
So I love him. I'm not, dissing dad or anything. You're supposed to honor your father and your mother, and just he did what he did, and no kid comes with an instruction manual. I guess he told me one time, which is true. But there's certain principles out there. But anyway, it's a good thing. So now sometimes I just can't shut up, and I talk for like 10 people, right? And that's fine for people, except poor Dinah. She gets sometimes. She's like, oh, please. He just talks a lot. Eh? My goodness. My brain needs a break. Yeah. Then when I get tired, I just clam up.
Well, I think that what I'm thinking, I mean, you have all this talking aspect of life, and you're a singer.
Well, I mean,
Right, that's part of talking, isn't voice?
Voice. Yeah, I mean, I am a
organic.
I'm a starving artist. I guess I did record something that we'll mention later. I'll bring up my song and Jericho, and we'll talk about that. Jericho, love you, brother. Love you. I miss you. Send me your email, please. I can send you some stuff and just work on it. And I've asked you like I don't know how many times I've asked for his email, but he's just too busy and focus.
Yeah,
Focus. Send me the email, please. If you hear this, I love your brother. I miss
yeah,
you.
and if you like us, we'll give you a link. You can come here and help us harvest some berries.
Yeah. No, let's not invite strangers to the farm because that's not going to happen. And I'm not gonna edit that because I'll just let it go live.
We'll screen them.
Yeah, we'll screen them. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll send them to CSIS.
And then
CSIS. We'll
make
figure
sure
it
they
out.
bring donations and food.
I don't know CSIS. No contacts.
What's
That was just a
CSIS?
joke.
What is-
CSIS, Canadian Security
Oh.
Intelligence Service, like the FBI of whatever.
Oh,
but
yeah, Fiji-born
I
Indian like
don't.
me. Yeah.
What? Sorry.
Fiji-born Indian.
Fiji-born Indian. I
Yeah.
think it's an American thing, a three-letter alphabet. They're with the U.S., but anyway, CSIS, it's actually four letters.
Oh.
CSIS.
Mhm.
Out of the RCMP and all that stuff, but it's whatever. We don't talk about those people. They do
Oh,
this
they're
thing.
up there.
Whatever.
They're up there, man. Number one.
Yeah. Well, there's Five Eyes too, right? Canada's part of the Five Eyes. There's England. There's Australia. England, Australia, Canada, U.S., and what's the other one? Who's the other one? I forget. Five Eyes. 5 countries, Five Eyes. They call it the network of. Okay, England, Canada, U.S., Australia, and who's the other one? Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, write in the comments. Write in the comments. I'm just having a brain fart. I work too much and make too little money. But anyway, that's okay. That's life.
Hey, it's okay.
You might have to talk louder though, so people can
and
hear
you
you.
don't have to know everything.
No, of course.
Yeah, you have to be a blooper.
I'm a walking encyclopedia sometimes, though, of facts that are sometimes useful, sometimes useless. But you know what? It's useful to someone because it was written down somewhere.
It's like those you say use this computer book for dummies.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a farmer for dummies, I'm gonna write a book.
No. Don't sell yourself short, man.
No, it's a book of dummies.
Oh, there's okay, farming for dummies.
Yeah, like hey.
I should read that book.
Yeah.
If only I was smart enough to read that book. Maybe I'm not.
No, maybe you could write one.
Maybe I could write one if I
Your
had
version
time.
of it. Yeah.
I'm crazy enough to write that. Yeah,
Everybody can write a story. Everybody's story is different.
Yeah.
Everybody can do whatever everybody can do, but we get hung up on judging people or whatever.
Well, some people do. Some people do.
Well,
I don't get hung up on judging anybody.
yeah.
I just whatever.
Well, are we talking
I
about
do my
you?
own. I do my own recovery.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but you said
Well,
everybody's.
I'm talking about general.
Yeah, in general.
I don't want to blame anybody
No.
or talk about anybody because I am the one, the root of the whole evil on this earth that I should do better. What I say, what I talk, I should do it.
We're all responsible for
Yeah,
our
yeah.
own stuff.
So so I think and you were talking about people judging whatever. For me it's okay because everybody has a different experience. People don't know. People have a different way of thinking. So and as in a team
Mhm.
or in a any membership, everybody's different. That's why we gel. If you're all same,
It'd be
then-
boring.
huh?
It'd be boring if
Boring,
everybody
and
be
then
the
there
same.
would be never a good argument or bad argument.
Yeah,
So we're not gonna learn further. You know, we're human.
it'd be pretty boring. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to learn from each other and stuff like that. So, is what it is to make sure whoever can do whatever they can do.
Hmm.
All you can do is you do your best for the nature, because for me, the nature is the mother and you the son,
Yeah.
and the nature you are for the nature, not the nature is for you, because it was here billions and billions of years ago before.
Billions of years. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm a believer in taking care of the earth too.
so if you,
I don't call her Gaia or Mother Earth or stuff because it's a creation too. But we differ on that. We can agree to disagree. But I have a biblical view on things, which is actually scientific more so than whatever else. But I mean, yeah, we're what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought to mention what you were saying. Yeah, I think people who judge, and this is how I think. I just look at the general sense. They're going to judge because, to put it mildly, they're lacking in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So there's songs like, "Oh, walk a mile in my shoes" or something, and then you better understand. And so people judge because they're lacking in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And sometimes it's pride, sometimes it's just hate. A lot of times they don't want to feel. They'll see the homeless person and, "Oh, you fucking bum, get a job." Oh, the F word, sorry guys. You just, "Why don't you just get a job, you bum?" Well, who's gonna wake me up? The pigeon? This is my job. I'm homeless right now, I'm panhandling. I'm not stealing. You know what I mean? But they'll just say that because if they throw a judgment, then it in their mind it's okay. They don't have to feel about this person, like they're disconnected from the humanity, the suffering of that person.
I never think
So it's like a
about
cop out, right? No,
it.
no, it is. It
Yeah,
is.
there could be many reasons, but
Many, but
that's one of the reasons.
that's
I never go that far.
yeah. Well, I go far because I'm fucked in the head that way. I tend to go far. Sorry, guys, the F word, but if you're offended with the F word, or if YouTube's gonna block it, I can just bleep it or something. But I mean, you know what? I get more offended at other things that are going on in the world than an F word. Okay, it's not proper. It's not something I'd go on a stage in church and say the F word. But I'm gonna be me. Like I used to curse like a sailor, and I don't anymore. But I mean, if I say the F word or shit, I mean, come on, let's not be prudes. We're not children. And I mean, let's everybody grow up, right? I mean, there's
Well,
there's there's wars around, people dying, terrorists. There's a lot of other things to be offended by instead of just saying the F word or shit, right? I mean,
F as a fuck is a word. F is a word.
you know the history of it, apparently.
Well, I used it many times. You
Okay.
can use in a sentence 5 times F word, and the other person will understand you.
Yeah.
And if you use an English word 5 times in a sentence, you won't fucking know ain't gonna understand that, motherfuckers.
I,
Fix, fuck, forget.
yeah, yeah.
That's all. That's one sentence with nothing else.
Mm.
Just F, F, F.
So a little
Triple
history.
F.
A
That
little
was
history.
wild, eh?
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
Sorry,
So
I have a crazy background, so
that's fine.
and it's a good background. I'm very glad that I'm moving on to some other backgrounds now, farming and
Yeah,
stuff.
there's a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just show this here. So, the water's gone down a little bit, but we'll get back to FUCK, I guess is an acronym. I don't know how true this is. I didn't actually research because I didn't. Apparently, at some point in time
Excuse me.
in a kingdom, it was an acronym, FUCK, which meant there was this fornicating under the consent of the king, because the king decided that his kingdom was X amount of size and there was enough people. So you needed a license to fornicate, to make babies, right? To populate. So people had to put a sign that they were fornicating under the consent of the king. So with a license type of deal and permission to make babies, they needed a license for that.
When was this?
I forget the years, and again, I haven't
I
researched
mean, long
it.
time or now? Or
I don't know, maybe 1,000 years ago, maybe
Oh.
300 years ago. I haven't researched if it's like a, what do they call that? Urban legend, or it wouldn't have been urban. It
Well,
would have
as
been.
you say, kingdom in those days were
Yeah,
kingdom.
yeah.
We know those.
So you guys can
Medieval
research it.
days.
I mean, you can vet it or fact check it, or don't look at the fact checkers, please. But do some research. And I didn't have time, but you can comment in the section, and that's just what I heard. I haven't vetted it. Like I said, disclaimer: I'm not saying it's truth, but it makes sense. Though it's a good bullshit story if it isn't true.
I have a drop here.
Yeah, I have a couple drops of rain here too. Anyway, like, share, subscribe.
A drop of water is 1 centimeter.
1 centimeter.
Yeah.
Okay.
A drop of water.
Okay. And how far can you stretch it? Like, can you stretch it to?
Well, how far you can stretch a centimeter?
That's pretty deep. How many angels in the head of a pin? Don't answer
A
that.
centimeter is centimeter.
Yeah, I know. Centimeters, a centimeter is a centimeter. And we can get to what weighs more: a ton of bricks, a ton of feathers. Well, a ton is a ton is a ton. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. And this is, I don't know what we would call this, like just chilling and chatting, or we'll have more of this. Maybe we'll make it, I think we should make it a thing. Just, brainstorm, shoot the shit while we're having a break and coffee.
Yeah.
Make it like a,
It's confusion. It's
confusion. Organized confusion.
Yeah, confusion.
Picking the brain or something.
Or learning the F word, or
Yeah,
understanding the bad side, the good side, and the ugly side.
Yeah.
So
maybe
mashing it and mesmerizing it, and
yeah,
and giving pointers. And I'm sure there's other people with different languages and
well,
different,
for sure.
different
They can put translate. There's a
sound,
translate on there.
yeah,
I don't know.
music, or you can say things differently, even with your hands, right?
Yeah, well, of course.
Don't forget the hands, right?
Sign
The
language. I don't know sign language, but
Yeah.
oh wait,
Coffee break. Coffee break.
A
Coffee
L
break. Yeah.
L. Oh, that's allo. That's hi in sign language in French, I guess. Apparently.
What is this in coffee like?
That is that could be read between the lines or whatever else that I'm trying not to get banned before the channel takes off. So
shit.
yeah. BFM.
No, but this is the channel that YouTube should appreciate, because we kind of opening a can of worms that most people will say bad things or ugly
Who the
things.
are these
but
guys?
hey, it's okay. We'll accept the bad things, because this is bad.
We'll accept the bad, you know.
Yeah. Without bad, there's no good. Without good, there's no ugly.
Well, there's a balance. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Conversations. Well, what is it? Break time conversations at the farm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but blueberry buds. The buds comes like a V.
Okay.
And the weed, like those peace sign, wheat sign.
I get it.
Blueberry has 2 cells. It's 2 cells. Like
okay.
This, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to shut her down. We're at 22:24. So share, like, subscribe, and we'll just have another little chit chat by coffee break chit chat or whatever we'll call it. I don't know. Just a chit chat, brothers chatting and talking shit and talking good and whatever, the bad, the ugly, I guess.
There's lots of lessons to be learned in this chit chat, because there's good things coming with the bad and the ugly. So
for sure.
Yeah, we'll accept all, and we take some, we throw some, we accept some, we.
It's all about balance, I guess.
Yeah, what you
balance.
need, what you need. You don't need that. Why you want it? Just let it go. Let somebody else have it.
Okay. Sure. So like, share, subscribe, and follow us for more. God bless.